So Teigan and I just left Goodwill. There were a lot of really good items in there today, but unfortunately whoever was putting the price tags on yesterday priced things really high. So there was a lot of items that I normally would have bought, but they were just priced way too high for resale. So I did get a few things. I only spent $20, which I haven't done in a while, so we'll get home and I'll show you what we got. So Teigan and I are at Goodwill, and of course we're going to start over in the shoe section as we normally do. The first item I pick up are these Pumas, which I do end up putting those back later. They didn't have as great of a resale rate as I thought, or at least not what I saw when I comped them, so I did put those back. I also grabbed those high-top Vans. They were a pretty good deal, so I picked them up. I also got those Nike Reacts, which were also great. So between those two pairs, I thought it was okay to put the Pumas back because I found some good deals that day. Of course, I had to check the furry boots, make sure they weren't a name brand, at least not one that I knew. And while there were a lot of shoes today, a lot of them were generic brand. There I just picked up some Crocs, kids Crocs with Star Wars on them. They do sell decently online. However, the ones that I had were very worn. So I looked them over a bit better later and decided to put those back. Here I am looking at some boots that I thought might be name brand, but I couldn't find what brand they were, so I put those back as well. Here I am comping the Crocs and deciding they're just too sun damaged. These shoes, I also wasn't sure what this brand was, so I used Google Lens and didn't see anything wow about them, so I put those back as well. Here I am putting the Pumas back. Of course, after I put them back today, eBay has been sending me all sorts of offers because I did look them up, and people are selling them for like $50, $60, so maybe I should have grabbed them, but I got two other pairs that were pretty good, so that's all right. Then we stop in the Christmas section, and the thing I just grabbed is a snowman with the Bulldogs, Atlanta Bulldogs sign. I tried scanning it, and the scan didn't work, and then when I looked it up a bit later, it didn't have that great of a resale rate, so I did put that back. Here we are stopping in the electronics real quick, just to see if anything's worth picking up. We did see this old school boombox, and it had okay comps, but I wasn't confident that it would sell, but I did grab it just in case. But then I came across this Exogen ultrasound bone healing system, and even broken or unchargeable, they sell pretty well. So even though I couldn't check it at the store, I did decide to take a chance. It was only $3.99. And they look like they're comping online for $50 to $100. So I thought that was a pretty good flip. So then I did decide to put the boombox back because, again, I wasn't confident that it would have a good resale rate. And then Teigan wanted to be held, so sorry about the shaky camera going forward. Of course, we go into the glassware just to check it out. And check the mugs, make sure there's nothing vintage that I'm missing, although I'm sure I miss a ton, especially when Teigan's with me because she's very hyper and so we gotta be on the move. But I still find good deals, so it's okay. And then we go over to the pots and pans. And right here you're gonna see me checking out this Pampered Chef stoneware pan. They had it listed for $12.99, so I left it, but unfortunately when I got home I realized that it does sell for $50 to $60, so I really should have grabbed it, but it's all right. I got some other deals. Hopefully somebody is very happy with their find, since I'm sure it's gone by now. Then we went back into the toy section, except for I saw this hamper, and I have one at home that I love, and I would love another one, but they were selling it for $4.99, and they don't sell for that much more brand new, so I did leave that. In the toy section, as always, so I can do some comps while Teigan's distracted. And the first thing I'm comping is some Gotham pots and pans. They do resell okay, but the ones that were reselling the best were brand new and in larger lots than what I had. So I did end up putting those back. I also got a Le Creuset pan, which you can see right there, and it was selling online for about $30, and Goodwill had it for $24.99. So since it's breakable, I didn't think that was worth the risk, and I did put that back. Now this pan, I'm sure was vintage, and I'm sure had a resale value. However, even using the Google Lens app, I could not figure out what it was. So I did put that back as well. I'm just not in for taking risks on items that I just don't know about right now. So again, I put it back. And here we are cleaning up our mess so that we can move on to the next aisle. And Teigan found a truck that was not where it belonged, so of course we have to pick that up and put it back. Help out the Goodwill staff. So I do put this backpack back that I grabbed. It is a good brand, however, I realized after the fact that it had a logo of some company I didn't recognize on it. So that does diminish the resale value, so I put that back. Here we are putting back the pots and pans. Again, that tray's still there. Should have grabbed it, but I hope to find another one day. It would be smart of me to just comp as I go when I have Teigan, because it is always towards the end that she gets upset and doesn't want to be there anymore, and I've got a cart full of things. That glass I've seen multiple times. It's by Travis. It's hand painted, and they do have a decent resale rate. However, that one's really scratched up, so I'm kind of waiting for the week where it's 50% off, and then I might go ahead and grab it. They put this out right in front of me, and so I scanned it to make sure it was a good deal, and it was, so we grabbed it. It was brand new in sealed puzzle. Cleaning up Teigan's mess as she goes along. And then I find another puzzle. This one I didn't find comps for online, but it was only 99 cents and it was sealed, so I thought it was worth it. Here I am checking out that snowman again, letting Teigan play with a little truck. I think she would be thrilled to get one of those for her birthday, but she's already got so many toys. And there we go, putting the snowman back. And that was the end of our trip. So we just got home. Teigan's once again watching Frozen like she does every day after Goodwill. And I'm gonna go through the things that we grabbed. This may or may not sell well. It has a pretty big crack, so it's not really usable, but it is vintage. So if somebody just wants it as a display piece, they might still grab it. If not, my family's Disney fanatics. I'll just give it to one of my brothers. I only paid 99 cents for it, so I thought that was worth taking the gamble. I didn't have time to test it out because Teigan wanted to go. So, and by test it, I mean comp it. I also got these Vans high tops. They were $5.99, and this style of van actually goes for about $20-$25 plus shipping. So the high tops, if they're in good condition, are worth getting. The low tops, not so much. These are Nike Revolution responsive performance shoes. I got these for $5.99 as well, and they're in great condition, and they sell for anywhere from $50 to $95. I also grabbed, they actually put this out right in front of me, a brand new Ravensburger puzzle. It was $3.99, but it does sell for about 20 bucks brand new. So I decided to pick that up since it was sealed still. I also grabbed this 1,000 piece puzzle. This one was only 99 cents. It was also sealed. Oh, Teigan needs help. Do you need help?
Help.
Help. There you go. Possibly? Donkey. Anyway, this one was sealed. I didn't see an exact comp for this one online, but since it's sealed, I'm sure it will go for at least $5 to $10, and it only cost 99 cents. Now this item, I kind of took a gamble on. I found comps for it that go for $79 up to $250. I only paid $3.99 for it, but I didn't know how to get it to work, and I didn't have time to Google and YouTube it while I was there. So I did just take a gamble and take it for $3.99, but even if it doesn't work, I found people selling theirs for parts for about $30, so we won't lose money on that item. And that's actually all we got today. Again, a lot of things were really priced overly high. Like there was a couple pans that are really nice brands, so I get why they were pricing them high, but they were pricing them higher than what you can even resell them for. So it was kind of ridiculous. I've heard people saying, "Oh, donkey baby."
More.
You want more?
Me more.
Okay. But I've heard people saying that their Goodwills have started upping their prices to a ridiculous amount, and it hadn't happened at ours yet, and I was worried it was going to start, and apparently it did. I'm hoping it just depends on who is doing the pricing that day, but I will keep you guys updated as we continue. Stay cool.